MC Eternal 2, a kitchen sink mod pack with over 600 mods to explore, a 3-tier world difficulty system, these weird swamp puppies who love to give hugs, some weird character called Mom who keeps sending me mail, and a rat who will end my entire family's existence if I don't sign a document. Speaking of weird rats though, Barry's going to tell us a little bit more about MC Eternal 2.
Oh, hello there, Yeboiwinston. I am Barry, and I'm cheesed to meet you. Welcome to MC Eternal 2. This is a brief tutorial kindly provided by yours truly. This mod pack is full of many mods, big and small, to help you navigate this strange new world. Try and get a quest book which drops from the first tree you chop. The quest book will be your new best friend. It provides you with guidance when needed and grants generous rewards for those eager enough to complete quests.
2 hours later.
After seeing the long tutorial from Barry, I understand my mission, see everything this mod pack has to offer. So, to start my journey, I chop down a very small tree to get my quest book. I complete all the basic quests like opening the letter and welcome to the quest book. That is until I get the Contract of Hell. The contract that if not signed will end my entire family's existence. So, as any normal human, I don't read the fine lines and sign my life away. But I need to take 10 damage to finish this contract. So once again, as any normal human, I find the nearest cliff and take my first damage. In doing this quest, I received the Gullible title, signed contract, and a forgotten trash can. I then equipped the Gullible title and opened my forgotten trash can. From the forgotten trash can, I receive a Rent-A-Rat receipt, green Soylent, and a raw rat. With my new and very useful items, I decided to get some wood so I can truly start this series. After grabbing enough wood, I find a cave just off of spawn. Before entering the cave, I make myself a crafting table and a wooden pickaxe. With my newly acquired wooden pickaxe, I start by mining some coal and stone to start upgrading my tools. After crafting the essentials, I collect more coal before unlocking a new skill point. Oh, we got 1 point in mining, so we can go mining speed. Since the game doesn't give me much of an option, I choose to upgrade my mining speed by 3%. After cleaning the cave of all its coal, I begin to adventure out with the nighttime just around the corner. So I set my sights on finding a base to protect me until the morning. As I adventure, an unseen mob hits me for 4 hearts and gives me some sort of cold effect. Luckily, the second shot just barely misses me, but I don't want to take any chances. As I'm running away, I see a third shot fly by me, just giving me a taste of what nighttime is like. That was something that just flew past my head. I do not like that. Something is chasing me. With no other choice, I adventure deeper in the world. As I get lower and lower in hunger, I decide to eat the acorn to give me some hunger. And well, it did really nothing for me. It actually hurt me more than it helped me in that situation, but now we know that. We won't eat an acorn. With my hunger low and my health even lower, my hopes of finding a safe place to stay are close to zero. So I decided to set up a temporary base in the rainbow beach I found. With no true food, I set my eyes on the seagull. Luckily for the seagull, I can't get the last hit off to end him, but he will meet his end soon. With no other options, I decided to make myself some delicious rat.
But I would suggest...
Yes, I said rat, Barry. If you want to be next, you can be.
Oh!
Sorry, I got a little heated, but I grab our first cooked rat and eat it to keep me above 3 hunger. As I turn around, our little seagull friend thought it would be funny to steal from me. So I finally get my payback and end the seagull that stole my cooked rat. Just when I thought I was safe, a zombie approaches me. I take him out while only losing 1.5 hearts. So, I go back to my furnace and notice that the seagull never took the rat, but duplicated it instead. Cooked rat, and okay, so now we got 2 cooked rat. Where did the seagull get the rat from that was cooked? Making me feel bad for ever trying to hurt him. But thanks to our fallen friend, I have more food now. R.I.P. seagull. After paying my respects, I noticed a happy welcome Jaffa in my inventory. I eat it and instantly get back to full hunger and hearts. With my hope rising, I find my first tree to chop down to progress in the mod pack. As I make my way over, some blue ghost shoots a fireball at me. I panic and decide to run further into the night. After running for my life, the sun slowly starts to rise. With daylight just around the corner, I decide to chop down the nearest tree. As I chop down the tree, I get surrounded by more mobs. So like normal, I turn and run. Just different. Oh god, he's like right on me. After running for a bit, I find a mysterious crater in the ground. What is this? Wait, is this what I think it is? What is that? We might have to build up there. I think this is, yes. Applied Energistics. It's obviously not going to be our starting thing, because it is very tedious. I do know that one. That is one of my favorite mods. I always look for this mod. Near the crater, I found my first 2 pieces of iron. After I get out of the crater, I find my potential base location. A floating island that's not really floating because there's blocks connecting it to the ground, so I don't have any other way to describe it. With my base location secure, I continue to progress down the quest line. I collect my rewards from chopping down a tree, which gives me the lumberjack title and 10 more coins. To be honest, I have no idea what the coins do, but I do get a lot of them throughout the quest line, so we'll have to figure out what we do with those eventually. The next quest I have to complete is making wood armor, which would have been good for the previous night, but I was way too slow to get wood. But it would set me up nicely for night 2. I then get a message in chat saying I can claim my daily reward. I get a loyalty card and a Jaffa cake from our daily rewards. After the daily rewards, I chop down some trees to make a complete set of wood armor. After crafting the wood armor, I was rewarded with 2 quest loots and 10 more coins. From the quest loot, I received an oven and a hemolith sack. Whatever the hell that is. I'm talking about the hemolith sack. I obviously know what an oven is. In the distance, I see our first structure that looks like it will have some loot. After making my way to the structure, I was sadly disappointed by only finding 23 birch planks and a lead. After that sorry loot of a structure, I set my goals to finding iron, which is proving to be harder than it normally is. I looked in 2 caves and found nothing, but I found this 3rd cave which has 8 iron for me. I then smelt the iron to make a new iron pickaxe, an iron axe, and a bucket. While mining coal, I get another skill point and unlock another 3% mining speed upgrade. After getting out of the cave, I grab some water and extra wood. I then quickly make a campfire to complete our next quest and start building up to our base just before night. I place my water bucket down just in case things get sticky. And of course, right on cue, I get shot by this floating cloud guy. What the hell are you? Let's go ahead and place this guy right here. So I run further onto the island and place my campfire to get my reward for completing the quest. I get a flint and steel with 1 use left and some coins. And as any good Minecrafter, I light the campfire with my 1 use flint and steel to give me some light for the night. Bars! Shortly after, I give up and decide to retreat back to the ground, which isn't any safer. As I land, I get hit with an arrow while 2 more fly past my head. My fight or flight kicks in, so I run to a cave that I've already lit up. To pass the time, I mine all the copper in the cave and realize I completed another quest. I claim the loot and realize I don't have space for the summoned friend. We might be missing the summoned friend because we didn't have enough... Okay, we might have been screwed up, but whatever. Hopefully we don't need that later on. But I do get 1 lantern and 15 coins. From the quest loot, I get a singular apple. Woohoo! While it's still night, I progress down the quest tree and make myself a crafting station. In doing so, I get 50 coins. Definitely wasn't worth it. But while looking through the quest book, I found a quest I hadn't got the reward from. Check out the chapter. Oh, right here. Goodie bag. Pick your prize. Whoopee cushion. Animals. Yeah, let's just do animals. I mean, I don't want any of that other stuff because it doesn't look like it's gonna help us.
Squirrel o hippo, fog, frat, catfish, work, spale, moofer.
That was a bad choice. The rat on an arrow would have been a better choice, though.
First and foremost,
Barry, I swear to God, I will shoot you with your own brother if you don't stop interrupting me. Anyways, after looking through our animal book, it is now morning, so I head up to our island. On the way to the island, I receive a letter from Mom. Before opening the letter from this mysterious mom character, I decided to make a chest to store some of my loot. Are you freaking serious, bro? Are you freaking serious? But not before our good friend Electric Cloud Guy shows up. So with no other choice, I retreat back down to the ground. With that roadblock ahead of us, I decide to adventure out. I find some surface iron at the bottom of the hill I live on. Sadly, it was a single vein, so I find a cave nearby and find 4 more iron. At the end of the cave, I find an old spawner room that was destroyed by the asteroid. After a short adventure, I start to break grass to find seeds for a stable food source. For me to have a successful farm, I need water, so I fill up my bucket and head over to the island. With no enemies on my island, I decide to clear my inventory into the chest and start chopping down trees. Now, with all the trees gone, I can have space to build my house. With night upon me, I start to use my remaining torches to light up our island. I then grab the iron to upgrade our sword to iron and make an iron hoe. With my newly acquired hoe, I look for seeds I want to grow. With the farm now complete, I learn about combat rolling and get a recall potion for collecting the quest. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I like that, that's cool. In order to complete another quest, I have to find flax seeds to grow. Then I have to harvest the flax seeds to make string, to then make wool, and then to make a bed. Yes, a very long process for something that would have been fixed if I only could have just found one sheep. After destroying most of the grass on my island, I find 3 flax seeds. I immediately plant all 3 to get started on our quest for a bed. With the flax growing, I decided to find some andesite to help me complete the clipboard quest. I find some not too far from my house, so I run back to my base. Before making the clipboard, I use my 3 bones to make bone meal to speed up the flax growing process. I get 6 flax from the 3 seeds that I planted. The 6 flax turns into 6 string. I then stupidly use the last 3 bone meal on 3 seeds and break them, not knowing that 2 of them are only 89% grown. So I miss out on 4 flax due to my stupidity. I did get 3 flax from the fully grown one to bring me to 9 string.
But what the hell, boy?
I used the 9 string to make 2 wool blocks, getting me to 66.67% of the weight of a full bed. With my storage space getting full, I decided to make 2 new double chests. Yes, I got rid of the white old chest, but I didn't like the look of it. And if you got a problem with that, you can call HR and complain, but they won't even care. With my storage problem now being fixed, I decided to fix my wood shortage by placing down the 17 oak saplings. After placing all the saplings, I realized just how crazy this mod pack was going to be. Oh, shoot, bro. After the long delay, I finally opened the letter from this mysterious mom character. She gives me a pair of dad's old shoes. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm fatherless, making me a bastard. Forget that I ever said that, because my dad's old shoes were better than the current wood boots that I have. 3 and 2, 1. Okay, yeah, we'll just throw these on. I guess they're better, so why not? With my new boots on, I grabbed some water from the stream to give me an infinite water source. With my flax production being a majority of my farm, I decided to make a separate farm just for flax. But just as I start, another one of my good friends spawned. I decide to fight back, but after hitting him once, he flies off. So I run back to my chest to grab a bow. As I go to attack him, he sneaks up and gets the first hit. I get one more hit before finishing him off with 2 bow shots. Bow shots, not back shots. Dirty minds. I then make a new iron shovel to finish our farm. After finishing the farm, my stupidity strikes again. I destroy a flax crop that is 67% done. Like, can I not read? It clearly says it's not ready, and I've already seen a fully grown one, and it looks nothing like the one I just broke. Okay, you weren't quite ready yet. Whoops. Oh really? You don't say, you dumbass. Geez, I'm being a little rude to myself. Let's just focus on MC Eternal 2 right now and not my self-hatred. With my base looking a little unorganized, I made the executive decision to make another farm to get rid of the ugly starter farm I made. With the new farm now done, I decided to break down the old farm. Since the flax was taking so long to grow, I got bored and decided it was time for an adventure. Now, I don't know why I jumped off if I couldn't see the bottom, but luckily I land safely in the water. Can you now see why I don't do hardcore mode? I'm a danger to myself. Nonetheless, I continue on my scheduled adventure. Shortly into the adventure, I find my first pack of pigs, which gives me 6 raw pork chops. With me going on a mining trip, I grab some wood to ensure my safety while in the cave. While chopping down a tree, a fancy common skeleton attacks me. Unlucky for him, I hit him with 6 big booms to end him. From the common skeleton, I got 3 enchanted books, a Respiration 2, a Cartridge 1, and Soul Eater 2 book, which I can put on my armor later. I go back to chopping down the tree and continue on my adventure. Not too far from the tree, I find a nice cave. So, I'm going to drink some water and take a break from talking, so I will see you guys after the mining montage. After I cleared out the cave, I'd venture out to find another cave. While searching, I found my first pack of sheep, fixing our bed situation and helping me unlock another quest. Soon after, I find some pigs and a cow, now making food a smaller problem, which then leads me to a new cave, but sadly there was nothing but coal and copper. So I set my sights on finding a new cave. At this rate, I'm losing my sanity and ambition to find more iron or even diamonds. With my adventure going into the night quickly, I decided to dig into a hill and make a shelter to sleep the night off. I wake up and collect my rewards for making my first bed. From the quest, I get the Ungriefed title, a doorbell, and a painting. While waiting for the rest of my food to cook, I see I have completed the quest of walking 500 blocks. I feel like I've walked that much the first 30 minutes of me playing, but I guess it takes over an hour to get 500 blocks. From the quest, I get a waystone, return scroll, quest loot, and 50 coins. From the quest loot, I receive a superstitious hat, which applies an extra level of looting to killed entities. I also upgrade my PvP skill tree to warrior to get 12% more in melee damage. I also upgraded to get 3% more in mining speed in my mining skill tree. Once my food is finished cooking, I set back out on my adventure. Not too far away, I find a huge opening, which doesn't really lead to much more besides 1 piece of iron. So I continue on to hopefully finding the cave of my dreams. While my dreams of finding a cave were slowly getting crushed, my dream of sugarcane was going to be fixed. Even if I don't find a cave, at least I got sugarcane for more progression. Just past the sugarcane, I find a small house with not much loot. But I take bread, apples, potatoes, and an aged photo. Yes, I know. I didn't take the leather belt, but what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's exactly what I thought. So, I continue on my adventure to finding a promising cave. Across the river, I spot some iron, and lucky for me, it's not just 1, it's actually 6. After fixing my iron luck, I continue looking for that god cave. In a nearby windswept savanna, I find 1 more piece of iron, bringing our total now up to 8. After a long adventure, my hopes were low on finding iron, until, in a span of 5 minutes, we tripled our iron count to 35. That was still without finding my dream cave. And no, I'm not talking about the Minecraft dream, because we all know what he'd have in his cave. Miners. Even though I had to use 3 of the iron to craft a new iron pickaxe, technically putting us now at 32 iron. With my outlook changing on the series, I start to slowly craft my new set of iron armor. After I cover myself in iron, I continue to venture on my way back home. On the way home, I find a weird black structure. Other than that, my adventure back home was pretty uneventful, besides finding 25 more pieces of iron. Once home, I start cooking the food I gather while adventuring. I then check the quest book to see that we completed a quest that gives us glowberries, 32 torches, quest loot, and 100 coins. I seriously need to find out more about these coins. While waiting for more string, I chop down all the trees that have grown on the island. During the process of chopping down the trees, what the hell? is this? These weird Zapdos-looking bird creatures show up and start attacking me. Then I go straight back to chopping down the trees. Once I'm done with the trees, my flax has grown a bit, giving me just the right amount of string to make a new backpack. Feeling accomplished with how much I've done in the first episode, I've avoided one thing this whole time: building a house. Now, I'm no Minecraft pro or Minecraft builder, but I've never liked the idea of building crazy builds. Hear me out, because once you get to a certain point in the world, you can only do so much. You can only build so many things. But since this mod pack has so many mods, I hope I can build a bunch of builds that play into different mods. I might be alone on this, but in this series I want to grow to like building so I feel more comfortable. Now remember that this is a starter house and we all start somewhere with our builds, but obviously I will eventually upgrade my house as we progress more and more into this mod pack. If you guys have any ideas for future builds, please comment down below some things you want to see me try and build later on in the series. As much as this series is just me playing a game, you guys can join in by commenting tips, tricks, build ideas, or even facts about the mod pack. With that, our house is now complete, which is another step forward in MC Eternal 2. I am slowly but surely making progress through this insane mod pack. If you want to see where this journey takes me next, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload the next episode. Also, smash that like button to show your support for this series so I know you want to see more of it. And comment what you think I should tackle next in this crazy mod pack. With that, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next episode.